This is my Skyblock Island. You can join using the IP play.penguin.gg. And if you join and type /warpsb, you can join my island like all these people. So to begin with, I'm just going to harvest all my crops, okay? I'm going to get rid of all of these carrots. They can then be planted down. We just need the money. It's going to be very, very handy indeed. Although before I can plant them down, there's a vote party. Okay, this is always very, very good. Let's claim that and let's see what we can get from it. Sometimes I feel sad that the baby sheep just get turned into lightning. But hey, we're getting a bunch of good stuff, a load of extra money. Always very, very handy. And as you can see, I've got 6 mil in the bank. Things are looking good. But once I've sold these carrots and planted them all and everything, we'll have even more. Excuse me, mate. I'd like to plant crops now. I should make my island private. Get rid of all these people, shouldn't I? I need to get planted down. Now to harvest all the potatoes. Fantastic. And get them planted back down. I tell you, it's great having people on my island. If you want to visit, you can as well. And then the same can be the case for the wheat. Now I can harvest all of this nether wart and get it replanted too. I'll also just harvest some of these cactus. Yes, I want it to be automatic in a bit, but right now this top bit is manual because I haven't bought the sand and string to expand it. So let's just mine away at all them. Now that I've harvested those last bits of cactus, I'm going to quickly sell them all, which is going to get us a nice chunk of money. And now on this server for season 4, one of the most OP things is fishing. So I need to set this up, okay? It's all custom. You get loads and loads of OP loot. But it needs to be in at least a 5x5 area of water. I'm going to make it a bit bigger than that. I'm going to go for 8x8. So something like this around. I'll dig out the floor because obviously it needs to be a bit deeper. Then I'm going to kind of add slabs around the outside. Then blocks underneath that. It's going to be quite deep with these blocks all the way down here. Then I can put the bottom of this pool on. It's perfect, all right? A lot bigger than it needs to be, but definitely worth it. And then I need to add a layer of blocks above it. I'll do a bit of speed bridging. Always makes it look nice, doesn't it? And the reason I'm adding this layer of blocks is because I'm going to have to put water over it. Then I can break the floor and the water will just flow down. So let's put down some buckets of water. I'll put it in each corner. And now I need to get a few more water sources because it has to be an infinite one and completely cover the whole thing. And then I just have to get rid of this layer. I tell you, it's a foolproof plan because as I get rid of this, it's just all beautifully filled up and ready for me to start fishing. So now here we have the list of all the different fish you can get. So it goes from the basic stuff straight up to the legendary stuff. There's loads and loads of it. All the default doesn't look that interesting. You can sell it all. You never know what you're going to get. But the dragon head is actually really rare. So that's kind of a good thing out of all the default ones. And then once you get to the basic, that's when it gets interesting because the bigger the size, the more money you get from it as well. And there's obviously a high chance. So yeah, we've got all these basic fish here. And kelp and nautilus shells. I guess they're kind of fish, but not like the other ones. Common is where it gets interesting. It's much more custom stuff then. Once you get to this deep sea stuff like the emerald gun, look at that. $40 for the base price, but if you get like a massive 1,000 centimeter one, suddenly they start getting worth more and more. And then this is the lava stuff, which is quite cool. It's all the exotic stuff. And then there's different masteries. Basically, the more fish you get, the better the chance you've got of getting better fish more than that. So that's enough talk about it. I'm going to sort this out and get some trapdoors down, make it look all nice, get it so it's a proper fishing area. You know, give it some slabs, make it so I can nicely walk down to it. I just want it to look as good as it possibly can. And then I can begin fishing. Okay, hopefully we get some good stuff. We will soon see how it all goes. There we go. And we got my first catch. And look, it's exotic jellyfish. I tell you what, I'll take that. That's literally my first one for $1,800. I actually got like the amazing look. There's no way I should have got that. I've got a default rod. I haven't even upgraded my fishing rod yet. Wow, did not expect that. Yeah, I should probably add some upgrades to my fishing rod. So we'll start with getting some lure on. Look, you get 10 levels of lure, which is definitely good. And I've got 19 million in the bank. I should be able to afford all of it, I'm hoping. So begin unbreaking 3. Nice. Look at the sea. Why not? And lure. I can keep going. I can keep going. Come on. Are we gonna get? Do I want to keep spending this money? $1 million? $2 million? Well, it's maxed out. I'm gonna hopefully get that money back, but I just spent $4 million on my fishing rod. But it is a maxed out one, and literally the fishing is gonna be so fast. Let's test it out. Look at it, straight away. And I got another exotic one. Basically, I'm just getting non-stop fish here. Wow, look at that, 6,500. I'm gonna get this money back. Fishing is very OP, especially when you get the best fishing rod. Look, I got a little shark. How much is that one? 59,000. Okay, for 60k. That is so worth it. And now I'm going to keep fishing until I get a full inventory just to see what I end up with. So this is everything I've got. As you can see, it's quite a random mismatch of things. But it'll be interesting to see how much it all sells for. There's just some really good stuff in here, like the exotic stuff and everything. So one session, 233,000. And that was like 5 or 10 minutes work. Imagine if I fished for an hour. Oh, there could be millions in the bank. Wow. Wow, that is crazy. You can see the deep sea eel was the thing that was worth the most, 95,000. So if I can find some deep sea stuff, that is where most of the money seems to come from. So I'll sell all of that up. Very nice indeed. But to be honest, the only problem is, yes, it's functional. Yes, it works, but it's pretty ugly. It is not the prettiest thing ever. So I think I could make it better. I think I definitely need to make this look a lot better, a lot nicer, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time fishing by the looks of things. So I must make it beautiful. I must make it look absolutely perfect. So first, I'm getting rid of it, all right? Let's get rid of all these blocks and this platform and everything. It's got to go. And I can make like a nice little walkway kind of a thing with some oak slabs. That'll be like a pier for me to fish off. Then underneath of it, I'm going to get my fences out and just have 6 of them underneath, okay? Don't want it to go all the way to the bottom, but just enough to make it look like it's supported by something and it's not just completely hanging out by itself. Yeah, that should be fine. I like how this is looking so far. Then I'm going to build a circle over here out of slabs. Very simple circle. It's a small one, so it's not going to be too difficult. I can work this out without having to use my brain too much for this circle. So the outer circle slabs, then on the inner circle, I'm going to use oak blocks just to kind of raise it up a little bit, make it look like a nice little platform. I also want dark oak wood. Don't have any trees for that, so we're going on the auction house. Let's see how much it is. $500. Is that actually going to be worth it? That's kind of expensive, but it is cheaper than straight up buying it from the shop. So you know what? Let's invest. 1 stack's definitely enough. Yeah, that works way better. I was going to raise it up, but I think just having it so that it's like this. Then I'm going to have some pillars with oak logs just to kind of support a roof. I'm trying to use different blocks, you know, to make it look nice, but you know me and building, ladies and gentlemen, I do like it, but it's a mismatch as whether it's good or not. We'll have it go up to that higher corner design. I tell you what, it's coming together. I kind of like the way the pattern's looking, and with these pillars, it's going to be great. A few dark oak trapdoors on the side. If I kind of put some slabs in between this corner, but yeah, that's right. There's a bit of a detailed top wall design as part of the roof, rather than just straight up adding a roof on top. So that's the archway. I'm going to have a little barrel just there, so I've got stuff. I'll add another one there. Yeah, so I've got like 2 entrances because of where it's situated. It's next to the cactus farm. Then I'll add slabs either side of these barrels as well, just so that they kind of look in place. Next, I'm going to do the roof, which is kind of like a staircasey upwards on slabs with slabs. But it's going to kind of do that all corners and converge at the middle like so. Next, I'm going to add some walls and then layer up these slabs underneath just so it comes up a little bit higher. Yes, I like that. It looks very, very nice indeed. Couple of lanterns on top. And I'll do the exact same thing on the other side so that it matches nicely. And then this bit can go because obviously it doesn't need to be there now that I've added a different entrance part. And I want more lanterns, okay? I'm going to have loads more lanterns hanging inside, kind of around, so some are higher than others. I think that'll work very, very well. Now to add more walls around. Don't want anybody just wandering into the water, you know, that could be a disaster. There we go. That's nicely connected all the way up. And yeah, it's done. I'm happy with it. I think it's a nice little fishing area. It's going to be great for all the fish that I want to get. Hopefully from fishing I can become one of the richest players on the server. That's the idea. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to take some of my dark oak planks and I'm going to craft a dark oak sign or 2. Just as extra decoration around the outside, like an extra border along. As you can see, yeah, that looks... Just adding any definition always works. And now it's fully finished. Now I'm happy with this fishing area. Yeah, it looks really, really good. If I do say so myself. And now I've got to use it. I didn't spend all that time building it for nothing. So we're going to fish. All right, let's just get some fishing going and see how it feels from the brand new pier. Okay, straight away we've got our first bite. And we have got a nice fish. Let's just keep going over and over again. Got a few more nice things. I'm just going to keep fishing until something notable comes up because you get a lot of simple stuff, but I want to get something really good. Oh, look at that. What is it? Oh, it's a 5-star eel. Okay, now that is going to be worth a lot of money. And I'm just going to check how I'm getting on my quests because they're quite important to me. I'm going to go on the island missions and see, yeah, the baitmaster one. Catch 100 fish on the island. I've done it. And with catching that fish, I now have a full inventory. So let's sell up. Let's see how it all looks. 112,000. Yeah, that $14,000 dolphin is probably the one that's making the big difference. I mean, the 5-star eel was 33,000, but I've seen more expensive ones than that. It was just a bit small, but yeah, I'll take all that. Good luck, because it didn't take me long to fish all of that, which is always nice. And not everything I catch is actually sellable, so I'm going to take those items, and that's what the barrel's for, you know. I'll just chuck them in there. Why not? Okay, out of the way. I'll take my steak back as well. Yeah, fishing is pretty OP. I'm happy with the progress I made on my island. A nice new little build. I'm just going to keep going with this, because I might as well continue getting the money. So make sure if you enjoyed the video to come see me on the server. Get yourself going some fishing. That's the best way to get OP really, really fast. And I'll see you in the next video.